Hi guys, Brisha here. Welcome to my channel. I have for you today a very shiny, sparkly, elegant looking window card. It consists of mats and layers mainly, some decoration, and some heat embossing. The idea is that you see an image through the window, and as you open the window, you see the complete picture. And it's supposed to be simple, so let's see how I made it. You're going to need a piece of 8.5 by 5.5. So this is half of an A4 size cardstock, but obviously you can play with the size and you can have it any size you want. So just score in the middle, which is 4.25 if you're using this size. And fold, vanish. Then you're going to need some mats and layers. So just ignore the big hole in the middle. I will talk a bit about it a little later. But you need a piece of 5.25 by, what is this, 4? Yep, 4. A piece of 5 by 3.75. A piece of 4.75 by 3.5, and finally a 4.5 by 3.25 piece. So if you look at the card, we mainly have borders, and if you have a heavy cardstock, then you don't need complete mats and layers, because you won't really see them. You will only see the borders that it creates, and you will be die cutting the big oval in the middle anyway. So there's a whole chunk of the card piece that will be just wasted. So what I like to do is I just like to cut a piece in the middle and keep it for the next project that I do. So I've already done that for these two pieces, and if you choose to do what I do, I just kept this one to do on camera so that I can show you how I did it. So let's see. So what I've done is I've just used my cutting mat here, and this is a centimeter blocks. So I've just made a mark, a centimeter each, away from the ends. Just like that. And then with my cutting knife, I've just gone in and cut them. Like that. Easy. You can use your precision trimmer. I have a low quality one, so I just avoid using it unless I have to have absolutely perfect cuts. So this piece I can just use for die cutting or another mat in another card, etc. So get rid of that. And now we can paste all these. And now that you've pasted it, you can see where you will be die cutting. So I like to paste everything before I can sort of measure where to die cut. Just run about there. I like to use washi tapes, but just get rid of the glue by putting it on my hand like that, because sometimes it just sticks and ruins your paper if you don't get rid of the glue properly. I'm just going to die cut this off the screen because otherwise it'll shake my table. There you go, it's all cut. It's left a little bit of mark, but I may be able to hide it with my decoration. There you go, nicely cut. So before I paste it onto this, I'm actually going to put acetate on this piece. You don't have to have acetate, but I like to have it. It just makes it look nicer with acetate. So I'm just gonna grab that, and there we go. It's a nice fit. Okay, with that all pasted now, we do some heat embossing. So, on this card I've used these leafy stamp. I think I'm gonna stick with that and use the same one. I need my stamping platform. Okay, so you want to just place your mats and layers to see where you will be stamping. So it depends on how much you want to show. I think I like it there. So the stem of the leaves, I've got it touching the corner up the top. So this way, when I am stamping onto the inside of the card, I will know where to place it, because I want exactly the same image in the same place. So I'm just gonna put that there like that. And okay, now the same image we want to stamp onto the inside. There you go. That looks beautiful. That's all going to be hidden once I've put my metal layers on. But there's a bit of warping on my card. So I think I'm going to go put this under a heavy book for a while, and then I'll come back and resume the card. While I'm waiting for the warping to fix itself, I think what I can do is play around with the decoration. So I've got here my white flower die cuts, my red flower die cuts, and those ones. And I've got a frame here as well. Okay, let me start with the frame. Just paste the frame straight away. So for the frame, I have added some, I think 2 more pieces underneath so that it gives it a little bit of dimension, because a flat frame just looks boring to me. And behind my flowers, instead of using foam, I've just cut my scraps, just little pieces of scraps, and pasted that together to for dimension. Similarly, I've got these strips which I've as well pasted together to get a foam effect. So I do this to save money on foam. So I think I can start by putting this on first. Okay, decoration's done. That actually looks pretty good. I like it. I like the red and the white with silver. I think it's time to put it on the card. I think my whopping's been fixed. It's not as bad anymore. Anyway, so that's gonna go on top like that. Alright, we're done. We are finally done. I am quite pleased with that. I quite like it. Bring back that in. So for this one, I don't have any dimensions on them. There are no dimensions on the frame or the flowers or the mats and layers. But this one is full of dimension. So I think they both look quite nice, but the dimension just makes it look a little better, I would say. So there, open it, and it's beautiful leaves inside. It's beautiful. I love it. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Do subscribe to me if you like my design ideas. And I hope that you enjoyed my video, and I hope you're looking forward to the next one. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!